What's good, Skins fans, man? I was gonna wait to do the video when I got home, but I just had to do it now, man, because I'm pretty ecstatic. I'm just happy that we won a game. We are on a 2 game winning streak. We're on a 2 game winning streak, man. The NFC least, man. Eagles get their butts kicked by the Dolphins. Cowboys get their butts kicked by the Bills, and the Giants are the Giants, so they're gonna lose to the Packers, man. Oh man, big game, man. Shout out to Derrius Guice, man. I want to shout out two guys, two players, Nate Orchard and Chris Odom. And I apologize to you guys. I apologize to my subscribers for real because I usually make videos about any signing, but the season has been so awful. I stopped doing videos about people getting signed, even marginal signings. Even sometimes I make videos on practice squad signings. And Nate Orchard was signed on, I want to say he was signed on Wednesday. And I was debating on making a video about him being signed to the team because he was on Hard Knocks, and I love watching Hard Knocks. It's one of my favorite shows ever on the planet. I love watching Hard Knocks. He was on Hard Knocks. He was cut by the Browns like 2 years ago or something like that. I meant to make a video about Nate Orchard. Nate Orchard came in and made more of an impact than a lot of guys that have been playing on this team already. He came and had 2 big sacks. Chris Odom had a sack. I think Chris Odom forced a fumble or something like that. I did not get to see the first half. I got to listen to him on the radio. But Montez Sweat, man, he stepped up big time. It's about time. Derrius Guice, man. I'll talk about Derrius Guice and AP, man. This is what we should have been doing from the get-go. This is what I thought we were going to do. Derrius Guice, Adrian Peterson, man. I thought those guys were going to step up and play from the get-go. But, of course, Jay Gruden was just dumb and had Adrian Peterson inactive, was just stupid. And then Derrius Guice got injured in that first game. So this is what should have been happening the whole year, man. Derrius Guice and AP, they should have been running this league. It should have been thunder and lightning the whole season. This is what we talked about before, man. This is when I made my video, Adam Rank is a clown. Adam Rank is a clown. I told y'all he's a clown. I told you. I'm about to add him on Twitter. I'm about to add Adam Rank. He's a clown, man. I told you. I told you Adam Rank was a clown, man. And like I said, I'm not happy about 3 wins, but it is what it is. Redskins organization, we will never go 2-14. We will never go 2-14. That's just something we don't do. We don't go 2-14. And I know everybody loves Chase Young, but like I said, man, I'm not, and I love Chase Young. I would love to have Chase Young, but it is what it is. It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream to think we're gonna get Chase Young. It's a pipe dream. It's something that's not gonna happen. Like I said, we're a bad team, but we're not 1-15 bad. We're not 2-14 bad. Like I said, everybody was like, "Oh, we don't have talent," but yes, we do have talent. Derrius Guice is talented. Adrian Peterson, Terry McLaurin. We have more talent than what people think. This is why I was so mad that we were so bad and Jay Gruden was just awful because we actually have talent to work with. We have Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, guys like that. Ionitis. We actually have players that can do something, and we should have been at worst, a 7-win team, in my opinion. I said that before the season started. At worst, a 7-win team. With all the guys that we have, Landon Collins, we should have been won at least 6 games. We should have been won at least 5 games. We should have been won 5 games. So, I mean, that's how I feel about this team. And, of course, Vernon Davis injured, Jordan Reed injured. A lot of injuries did happen. So, we should have been won a lot of games. But this game, like I said, it's good for Haskins' confidence. Haskins was okay. He did enough to win. That's all what we need him to do. We don't need him to be out there like Brett Favre and Tom Brady throwing and slinging the ball right now. He's a rookie. This is his 4th start. So his numbers were, 13 for 2,547 yards, no touchdown, no picks. It is what it is. He won us the game. He was a game manager. He won us the game. Adrian Peterson and Guice, they all were a collective unit. They won us this game. Calvin Harmon stepped up. Terry McLaurin didn't get a lot of opportunities. Calvin Harmon played well from what I saw. Steven Sims Jr. played well. I like that he returned the punts. Of course, we'll get to Trey Quinn being hit in his helmet, and then Ryan Anderson hit the other guy in his helmet. Of course, the Redskins player gets ejected. Of course, he gets ejected. The Carolina Panthers player didn't get ejected because we're the Washington Redskins. That's how they do us. That's how they treat us. That's what they do to us. So I wrote down some notes, man. Quentin Dunbar, of course, man. Please vote for Quentin Dunbar for the Pro Bowl. Please vote him to the Pro Bowl. I already did that. I'm going to vote Landon Collins, Eric Flowers. You need to vote him into the Pro Bowl. I'm trying to think who else. Matt Ionitis, he might as well get a vote too. All those guys have stepped up and been consistent this season. Trey Quinn had a concussion. Derrius Guice was just awesome today. Derrius Guice was just stiff-arming guys, stiff-arming Marshawn Lynch. He's just beast moding guys, just shoving guys, pushing them to the dirt, man. I love Derrius Guice, man. If he can just stay healthy, he's going to be so nasty. Who else? Donald Penn was okay. He gave up a couple bad plays. Haskins was sacked 5 times. I didn't really get to see what Morgan Moses did today, so I can't really go on him too much. Chris Thompson did play. So, I mean, I'm happy it's a win. I'll take this W, man. Like I said, I'm not all in for tanking. At one point I was. I'm not going to lie to you. At one point I was. But when you understand the game, you got to see Haskins has to develop, man. He has to get better, man. Derrius Guice, his confidence. This is good for their confidence. It's really good for their confidence, man. It's good for their confidence. Haskins, Derrius Guice, who else, man? Calvin Harmon. This is good for his confidence next year. This is great for them, guys. This is great, man. The defense stepped up when we needed them. Kyle Allen got exposed. We shut down Christian McCaffrey just like we did last year. People forget what we did last year to Christian McCaffrey. People forget we did the same thing that we did to him last year, basically. Shutting him down. Shutting down the MVP candidate. We shut down Christian McCaffrey. We didn't hear any noise from him today. We exposed Kyle Allen for the backup that he is. I hope Greg Olson's okay. I did see him run off the field, so that's good to see. Shout out to DJ Moore from Maryland. You know how Maryland, I'm a big Maryland fan. Shout out to DJ Moore. Shout out to the Terps for winning the basketball today, too. It was a big win. So, big win today. I saw Cam Simmons to get in. I think he had a full start. Haskins didn't take a selfie today, so that's good. He didn't take a selfie. I heard there's a lot of Redskins fans in Carolina, man. So it's not a big win, but it's a good win. And I know we are still in the playoff hunt because the NFC East is so awful. And I had a feeling the Eagles were going to lose to the Dolphins. I had a feeling. Then they had it on TV, and I was like, oh man, wow, the Eagles are seriously about to lose to the Dolphins. And I was like, wow. They really lost to the Dolphins. Like, the Eagles are that bad. They're that bad. Now, I'm going to look at the Cowboys' remaining schedule. And I know the Giants, they're tanking. They don't want to win anymore. I know the Giants are tanking for Chase Young. Like I said, in my mock draft, I already had Andrew Thomas. I already had him picked anyway to protect Haskins. And then draft Devontae Smith from Alabama. If you didn't see Alabama lose the other day, Devontae Smith still had a good game. That's the two guys that I really want on this team. And then we need a tight end. We need one more corner. Jimmy Moreland played well from what I heard. I didn't get to see too much of the game. Jimmy Moreland, Fabian Moreau, man. Shout out to Fabian Moreau. He's awesome, man. When he plays on the outside, he's not playing in the slot, and we bench Josh Norman, we let them play their natural positions. That's when those guys thrive. That's when they strive and they do well. Fabian Moreau stepped up, had another interception, man. He keeps getting picks, man. He keeps getting picks. And if we would have just started like this from the jump, from the first game, who knows? As bad as the NFC East is, this is what really pisses me off and pisses real Redskins fans off. The fact that the NFC East is so bad, we could have been in the playoffs if we just, would have had Guice and AP at the same time. Probably just cut Josh Norman in the offseason, had Fabian Moreau playing on the outside instead of the slot. But Fabian Moreau was injured in the first two games. But if we just would have had that formula from the get-go, just cutting Josh Norman, really, honestly, and just going with the young guys. Steven Sims Jr. playing more. And I like Trey Quinn, but Steven Sims Jr. finally returned the punts. He makes stuff happen. He didn't get to run one back today, but he at least he tried and gave us some confidence going into the offensive end, man. Kevin O'Connell, man, if he was the play caller in this one, he did a lot better. Kevin O'Connell did a lot better today running the football. Had some good pass plays here and there. Sprinkle dropping the ball. Sprinkle, you got to do better, man. And then he pushed off in the end zone. But to end on a good note, man, Derrius Guice is the future, man. He's the future, man. Him and AP, if we do bring back AP next year, man, they can be a thunder and lightning. They can be a tough duo, man, for years to come, or for the next 2 years, because AP's old as a brick. But he does defeat Father Time, man. AP, he's stepped in that water, man. He stepped in that life of water, man, where he just, where he's been in 19 seasons, 15 seasons, where he just is untouchable, man. Adrian Peterson, there's just something about that guy where he might be able to play running back until he's 37 or something like that, for real. So we'll see, man. Big win. I'm happy, y'all. I'm really excited for the young guys. I'm excited for the young guys, man. For a vote Landon Collins to the Pro Bowl too. He played well. He stepped up today too. So this is a good win, man. It's a good win. No selfie from Haskins, man. He's starting to mature a little bit. He's gonna get better game by game. This is his fourth start, so he's gonna get a lot better, man. We play the Packers next week. So like I said, even if we sign somebody small this week, I'm going to make a video about it because they're very important. Shout out to Nate Orchard, man, for real. He deserves this moment. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins, hail to them Wizards, Terps, all them. All right, y'all. Peace.